What's up, my besties? Okay, y'all, it's late as fuck. I'm telling you. And time is going so fast that I can't even keep the promise I hold to myself to go to bed. So, anyway, so we celebrated Mother's Day a couple hours ago, right? And of course, we already know every day is Mother's Day, but we have that one special day that if you had forgotten your mama 364, you have one day to make it right. And most people held true to it, and most people didn't. And due to circumstances and all kinds of stuff, right? No judgment. Do you? Now, at the end of the day, we're mothers every day, every second, every minute. If you're a real mother, you understand what I just said. It's every day. And it actually doesn't even matter the age. It actually don't. Because at the end of the day, our babies are always our babies, no matter how old they are. Now, now on this app and in most of the lives, and you see me talk about some lives that I've been in, and the stuff they say in reference to women, and most of all, women with children. And God forbid you're single. It's as if you ain't worthy to live. That's how they do it. The way we're dogged. And on a day like this is a day where I celebrate women, whether married, single, whatever, yada yada, mothers who are awesome mothers. Because to be quite frank and to be honest, some women just bear children. They're just children, bearer of children. And the percentage is very few, thank God. And that can be for many reasons also. Everything almost has a reason. And if the work is not put in, the job is not going to be done. So, if you don't put in the work to heal and you bring forth children, we already know where that's going. So, you're going to be considered not a good mom because you're unable to help yourself with your children or to help your children. So, we already know that's on the table, okay? Come on. It's factual. But at the end of the day, for the women that are trying their best to be, regardless of what society or what men say and whoever is letting us lose value if we are single. I was single at one point. I was married at one point and I remarried at one point, right? So I understand every levels of it, right? And there are circumstances that allow us to become single mothers. Some of us, not by choice. Some of us, we chose it just to live for our babies, as well as we chose it for our babies to have a chance to live. And not only to live, to be the best of themselves that they can be. Without the examples of somebody else that's not setting a good example, right? So sometimes we got to save them that way. And because of it, yes, we do take the backlash. And oh, you're single man, and oh, you didn't listen. You know how it is. We're going to be blamed whether we were doing it for the right reason or not. Right? And it's not by everyone. I understand. But it's too many people trying to give us all kinds of name just because. Right? Yes, you have the side that is frowned upon. But then you have the side that we tried, right? So, even though Mother's Day was yesterday, I still salute all my mothers that are trying their best to do what they need to do for their babies, no matter how old they are. So, I will always pray and salute and highly compliment women that are trying their best to do this mother thing. We weren't given a booklet. When the babies came out, it was placenta, afterbirth, and all kinds of stuff. It wasn't a manual on how we're supposed to do this shit. We winged it. If you're a Gen Xer, you understood. We weren't set much good example. Most of us wasn't. We wasn't. Talk truth. Baby boomers did a number. Most of us got that. It's a few that didn't, but most of us did. It wasn't the best of them. Right? It wasn't with tender loving care and all that kind of jazz. Some of it, they barely could scrape whatever emotion they have together to make us all, okay? They too winged it. We weren't given a manual. We just did the best we could to be mothers, to be a mom, and not just a bearer of children, right? So, even today, the day after Mother's Day, it's still Happy Mother's Day, because every day for us is the same. We don't stop being mother. We're not mother just one day. We're mothers every damn day. Every second of it too. We hardly get breaks. I know myself, child, I don't even know what a break looks like anymore. And of course, I do recommend that if you're a mother in the position to take breaks and to give yourself time and to give yourself grace and to give yourself love, do so. Do not neglect or pretend that everything is okay when you're not. Don't leave yourself behind. They say no child left behind, no mother's left behind also. Because we're the one that everyone looks up to. So we got to be whole, And as I tell you, I tell myself. Because that's one of the things that I don't listen very well to myself, because I'm not allowed to most times, because there's no time for me to do all that. I got to be there. I have a special needs son. Most of my time is for him. And even when I'm not with him, this is still for him. There's never, not a moment I am not thinking what's going on with him. So in that case, I tell myself to, try to take some mental break. Sometimes I come on here when I do my videos, that's like a little bit of escape, from my reality, and I go into that world where I can just, it's not just, okay, oh, she's doing a little video thing as some of the haters would do it. No, they don't understand. That is healing for me. It may seem stupid to most, but it is what it is for me. And I ain't never gonna lie about that shit, and I have no shame on it either. If the shit works, do it. So if that moment, 1 minute a video, or however many times I do it, it's just a way for me to be okay at times. It's just an escape to walk away from the reality and go into a world of my imagination or whatever, So, mothers, just take my silly advice. Look out for yourself too. And just know, even when the world is talking against us, God is always for us. Your Creator is always for you. So you're never alone. And when I hear these lies, I am like, wow. But it's all good. At the end of the day, it's still up to Him. And we still stand, and we still do, and we still are mothers. Peace, y'all.